games. Games are usually things that we play for fun. Things we enjoy, pastime, there to help lighten our day, but not really something that most people would think that you learn from. You know, you just get nothing out of it. A lot of people like to say, oh, especially the older folks, they'll go, oh, those games, they're nothing, they're just a waste of time. Those kids are just doing nothing with their lives, playing games when they could be studying, doing math problems repeatedly for 8 hours straight or something like that. But I'm here to tell you why it's not really all there is to it, and why games can actually help make classrooms better. On average, every year, over 1 million kids will drop out of high school. 1 million. Just drop out and give up. Now, there's a lot of reasons why that people will think, why do kids do that? Why do they just give up, drop out? And the answer is actually quite interesting. Most of the time, they will learn that they just can't do it. They will be reinforced throughout their education that, oh, I can't perform, my grades are bad, and because I can't perform, my grades will stay bad. And they don't get out of that mindset. They get it in their head that they can't improve. Because they always start at the top, and then they're just losing points, falling down into a pit. And by the end of it, they've just given up. They give up and they say, I can't do it. It's done. What if instead of starting everyone at the top and then making them fall down a hole, you have everyone start at the bottom and climb to the top of the mountain? That is just one simple way to help change that. Instead of saying, hey, you have all these points and this 100% grade, this perfect day that you have, and then that percentage will only drop past perfection. You say, you're starting at 0, you got to work your way up, and you have to build yourself up. That alone causes a shift in the way people can think and approach a problem. That is one of the things that games do best. When you have that little bar on the bottom of your screen, it goes whoop, and then you fill it up. There's a big flash, all this lights, and your character glows bright with a golden color, and suddenly everything's great. You're feeling like you just did something amazing, even though it was literally just a bar that moved across the screen. It wasn't actually that amazing, but just the fact that you felt like you completed something leads to that sense of accomplishment. That sense of accomplishment is what most students who drop out of high school lack, because they feel like they can't accomplish anything with their work. Is that, oh, everyone just says it's bad, says I failed, I can't accomplish anything. But besides that, how do we get them to feel like they've accomplished something? Because a lot of the things that students accomplish in school is just, I go home, I have this piece of paper, I have to do what it says on it and fill out these questions like everyone else, and then I hand it in. Please validate. It's not engaging. It's boring. Most students find that kind of work tedious, and they look for ways to not do it. This is why you have cheating. This is why you have sharing, because students think this is pointless. This is a waste of my time. Better ways to do it would be to have students try and discover something. Have them learn something that maybe you as a teacher didn't actually plan for, but you have to work with and just put it inside of your field and say, you know what? Instead of having your homework be go do these assignments, I want you to go research, let's say it's chemistry. I want you to go research a chemical compound. Tell me its properties, and tell me why you think this compound is interesting. Suddenly, there's a mystery. What kind of compounds are there? What can I find? Suddenly there's an allure of the unknown. The unknown is one of the biggest things that will help students learn and will motivate them towards wanting to learn, is trying to find out information that they otherwise wouldn't know without some kind of motivator. And so you get them to look at this. You get them to look at these concepts get them to look at these, but for some students it's still not enough. Just the unknown is not enough. The next way that you help them is by making students work together to help each other succeed. Now that's difficult. Most classrooms are built around the opposite. Most students see the person at the top and they're just jealous. They're like, that person's great, and they're making everything worse because they're showing how great they are, but by that nature, I'm awful because I can't do what they do. Or it'll be, I'm great, I know everything, but I'm so busy with my stuff, why should I help you? Why should I help you succeed? I'm doing fine, I'm just going to do my thing. This is where group activities kind of touch on this, where you have students who try and help each other, but a different way of doing group activities is these quests where you have students learn. You have them trying to discover information. That helps the students who are already struggling engage in your topic and engage in your course. Students who are already engaged and at the top, they don't really benefit as much from that. So instead, for them, you say, hey, for your bonus points, for your homework, your goal is not to do this. Your goal is to help someone else find something. You take the top 5, 10, however many students, proportional, scale it out however much you need. Take those top students and say, your homework, you got it. You don't need this homework. Your goal is not to submit that. Your goal is to go help someone else find something interesting and just document that you did that. Suddenly, instead of a rivalry and a competition, you have a fostering of friendship and of people wanting to help each other. Not just because they have to, but because suddenly it benefits both of them, and that in and of itself will make it more appealing. These are just some of the concepts. There is dozens of reasons why games are great for your kids, and games are great in the classroom. So don't shy away from it. Don't turn away. Accept games and think, how can we help grow a better learning environment? Thank you, Mr. President.